What's up, everybody? This is CJ. Welcome back to the channel. I am playing some Dune Imperium Digital with the X expansion. And this is my first game of Digital with X expansion. I choose Ilbon. I got a really good 4-player game here with Kun 42, Shipithala, and Dehage. I'm in the first position with Ilbon, and yeah, I'm excited. This is my first game of X in a while, and it's just like brings back all sorts of warm fuzzies for me. So we're going to start it off with seek allies to the Spacing Guild, and I think that's pretty much what you do in this game. You want to ship. The other option is to ship by itself, because like shipping in second position, like ship to get Solari, especially with like Yuna. And I guess I could have done that with Ilbon, but it doesn't guarantee that I'm gonna get Swordmaster that early because of it. I'm just trying to figure something out here. Like, I know that the there's like something that was tweaked out on my side of things, but I was getting all the I remember I was getting all of the tooltips. I was trying to disable tooltips, and I can't. So I was like, okay, I know how this game works. I don't need the tooltips. But we've got Yuna heading up to Emperor. Makes a lot of sense if you're Yuna. Going to be getting extra Solari for that. And then ship's going to actually go to Tech Negotiation, which I think was really a play. It kind of like... I think if I was ship, I probably would have gone to Haga Basin and then Tech Negotiation. Although I was going to go Tech Negotiation if they didn't go. There's training drones, artillery, and memo quarters up there. Memo quarters is the big prize right now. Training drones is also really strong. Artillery could be good in particular builds, so maybe we could do something like that a little later on. And I'm debating going Haga Basin here because I really want that tech negotiation, or the memo quarters. But because I'm first position here, I don't really have any way of getting there. Like, there's going to be somebody going tech negotiation to block me, or I'm just going to get in. I'm going to end up with a little bit of trouble. Like, I'll be stranded without any water. So I don't really want that. I am going to hit Carthag, get diversion, and throw in some troops here. I really want the first or second place here. I could probably get the first place, but I was actually thinking that, and maybe I was in the Uprising mindset a little bit, that I don't want to overcommit first round. And so I was like, oh, let's go 2. If somebody beats me, it's fine, I'll get second place. Even third place in this combat is totally fine. 2 Solari, although I'd rather get the intrigue and the Solari if I could. So now it's Kun's turn. It's Yuna's turn. And if they have another access card, they're probably going to hit up like Fremen. Otherwise, Arakeen, or I don't know what else. They could get They could get a Dreadnought. Oh, they're going to straight up reveal. Okay, and take this Piter. Oh, by the way, there's a Piter in the row, which just got replaced by a Worm. There's a Liat Kynes, a Space Travel, a Fedaykin, and a Gene Manipulation. Ship it's going to get to Fremen first, throw in a troop. Doesn't look like anyone's going to try to challenge me here. It's kind of weird. Oh, nope, they are. Okay, so Dehage is going to just toss in, which is totally fine for me. I might even tie them. They're deciding if they want to throw in 3 or 4. Okay, so they're throwing 4. They don't trust me, which is probably wise. Excuse me. I reveal, have 6 daggers. I'm going to go get second here, which is what I wanted. It's fine. Point would have been good for 2 troops, but nobody let me have that. Yeah, the Helena would have been totally punished. Actually, they would have won with 3 troops. They had a dagger, so they just threw an extra troop in just to make sure I didn't have shenanigans, but it's fine. And my next intrigue is Secret Forces, so High Council C +2. Okay, seems good. Ooh, Machinations. I love this one, so good. Alright, so we got a good hand. We have a chance to buy pretty much anything we really want. 7 persuasion in hand right now, and we have diversion, so If we want, we can do some shenanigans with that. I just think like right now, if we don't get to Spacing Guild right away, I'll be disappointed. But I mean, everyone should probably be hitting Spacing Guild, and then that just leaves us with Spice after everyone ships. Usually it's like Spacing Guild shipping Spice, something like that. Maybe even Fremen. Yeah, Fremen. Tech negotiation again for ship. That's pretty good here. Using duplicity to go down and up makes some sense. Sonic Snoopers, Mega Quarters picked up, so Sonic Snoopers is now in the row. The Memo Quarters, of course, extra point for ship at the end of the game if he has 2 Spice Must Flows. No, it's 3 tracks up to level 3. Oh god, it's been so long since I played with Memo Quarters. Raise all 4. It's not easy to do. Alright, so we're gonna advance and yeah, shipping's good. Unfortunately, I don't have access to Mentat this round because my first hand had all my greens in it, which is sort of annoying when you're Ilban. But what can you do? Not much. Let's deal with it. Here's the tooltips, and I was like, okay, I understand. I wish there was a way to turn those off. There isn't a way I can turn those off. It's like, it's not in the rules, it's not in the overall. Disable warnings? Is that it? Maybe it was disable warnings. I don't know. Is that a warning? Maybe I should just disable warnings. Anyway, Yuna puts 2 troops in. Ship it's now into Interstellar, so up, I would assume. They're maybe debating going up. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Up makes sense. Still very early, round number 2. Carthag for Dehage for Helena. Is now holding 1 intrigue. So they have their dagger in this card pile, so they're holding 1 dagger. So in case I wanted to get involved here, I could, but I'd have to throw in 3 troops. So Hardy Warriors is on the table. I really miss Hardy Warriors. Really miss that space from Uprising. So we're gonna toss in. I think this is a good time to toss in. This is one of my favorite combats. And it's gonna get us into interstellar shipping and set us up for maybe Fremen. We're gonna divert. Are we gonna recall right away? That gets us into, yeah, we'll recall. I think I wanna, so I'm recording this after the fact, and I played this because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get a full game. And I'll probably do this from now on, is I'll record these ahead of time and then comment over them. But I might also be able to do this at the moment and just comment while I'm doing it. I redid that because I wasn't sure if I wanted to advance or recall, and I do want to recall. And I was debating whether I wanted to advance because I was going to get double shipping next round. But I wouldn't actually. Yeah, I would get it next round because no, I wouldn't because ship is first. So ship will have access before me, so I wasn't going to be able to get there. Sorry, calling ship. I mean Tessia. I played against ship before, so I'm gonna toss in here. Double daggers for Yuna. Puts her up to 6. She's got no intrigue, so we're not worried about that. Ship it has no daggers, not even into combat, and Helena might have some daggers. 1 dagger, I think. Charisma for her, yep. Put her to 5, so only ambush gets her there. not a huge chance. No, my decision here is probably BG Sister or Gene Manipulation. I think I choose the Sister here because I did see the Artillery here. Yeah, so I was thinking about Artillery, Bene Gesserit, Sister later on. No one seems like keen to grab that Artillery, as I remember at this Firm Grip. Are you kidding me, game? It's like the perfect card for Ilbon. I don't get that, but I took a Arrakis Liaison here. I really want to buy Spice Must Flows. And everyone passes, and so we got this combat, which is nice. Yeah, so one of the things I've noticed about players who haven't played this game in Uprising Immortality time is that everyone underestimates the Artillery, and it's a very, very strong tech, especially if you get a couple of things that work with it. So I decided that I was going to go that way. It also keeps my options open to just get a ton of Spice Must Flows, and we good. There is a lot of spice in the desert right now. So ship's going to be able to get a 5 spice here, which is nice. Or he'll ship. Alright, shipping is fine as well. Tessia ships, of course, quite expected this. But needs to take the Solari to get the Swordmaster, so probably isn't going to get a tech this round. I actually would have gone down up here as Tessia instead of up down. Maybe they're debating taking the other 2 coster that gets you an intrigue. I'm not really sure. Deciding what they're going to do with that. That's what I probably would have gone down up here. Okay, gets a couple of the Snooper tokens. It's looking pretty good. I think Tessia's always... Oh, got training drones. Okay, so I think Tessia was always... Oh, Sonic Snoopers, that's the other card. And now Spaceport's in the tech row. I think Tessia had the best setup right now and is in best position. But I am going to get my Swordmaster first because that is Ilbon things. Cutting off Yuna, she won't be able to get Swordmaster, or she won't be able to get it next round, I guess, so it's totally fine. Looks like Ship is not going to be able to get their Swordmaster for another 2 rounds, unless something weird happens. We are holding our fold space or Diplo. We have those secret forces. We definitely want to get into the High Council eventually, so we need water and spice. So I think here we're going to probably hit up either... So my debate is between water or intrigues. And I love intrigues. So, and I've already got 1 space on the BG, but... And the Fremen. But I think water is probably more important. I think I choose the intrigues here. But I wouldn't be disappointed if you said that was the wrong choice. I think both are reasonable. Okay, so Ship is like... Or Tessia, excuse me, is like throwing tons in for this point. I think this is too much, maybe. Unless they don't have no intrigue. They have no intrigues, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Steel Suits played for Helena. Okay, so that basically means I have no choice. I can either go get... I get Solari with the Emperor. That's actually not a bad idea either. So I have Fold Space Diplomacy. I could do both if I get them. The question is, which one do I want first? We'll go with money. We'll do Ilbon things. Draws a Dune, no problem. End the turn. Deck is nice and lean. Haven't bought too many things. I bought 2 things so far. Would love this this Firm Grip, but I would have had to give up my action to do that, sadly. Yep. So probably going to end up getting something like this gene manipulation or something else. Unit takes tech negotiation, has a ton of spice and spends it on spaceport. And there's a Minimic film. I really want that Minimic film. So I do have a decision here. I don't have any spice, which is a problem. Shipping is still open. So I think I just ship here. The other option is either to ship, or to take my influence. I decided to take my influence. I think this is the wrong play. But I do it anyway. Get a bribery, which is great. I don't need to use that now, but I think that shipping was the better play, because the next round I get double shipping. Oh no, I guess Helena also has shipping, so I guess I don't get it. So, unless she decides not to, for some reason. Maybe that was what I was thinking of, that I was going to get cut off by Helena anyway. Gurney in the row. Gurney would be nice. Also a Sardaukar Legion. Oh, other memory. I'll take that if I can. Cannot afford this Gurney, unfortunately. And a Sayadina shows up. No one went into this. I was a little surprised about this. Maybe it would have been better to just hit one troop for one spice at entry. It's a big commitment for Tessia to lose all those troops to no contest. Alright, this hand, I got my ring, my sister. We'll see what they do. Okay, they just go and get this spice. So now I can double ship, which is great. Bribery now? No, I don't think so. We've got double bump coming if we need it. Sister to Swordmaster, so Yuna has their Swordmaster now. Tessia is looking at a Mentat, is my guess. I will take Mentat if it comes to me, but it probably won't. Because they've been cut off from Swordmaster, Mentat is really the best option. Yeah, tooltips, get out of the way. Point for Tessia with Fremen. Extra water. And what are we looking at here? So they're gonna throw three. Okay, they're gonna throw three in. I'm like bankrupt in troops, so I need to get some stuff going on here. Oh, and Helena decides to go Mentat. So there's a couple things I can do here. Get some spice. I really do need some spice. The other option is I can just ship. So I think I do ship instead of getting spice. It's two Solari, 2 spice, 2 troops. Yeah, I don't see why I don't do that. Maybe I'm being silly. Nope, not being silly. It's definitely the right play. And we're going to recall and get all our stuff. So the question is, do I get Solari spice? It's got to be spice here. I don't want to give anyone else any Solari. I need the spice eventually. Let's get our bump. And the question is, where do I want to get my bump? Spacing Guild looks okay. It's a little appealing to me. BG, I already have BG Sisters, so I probably don't need that one. I think it's like Spacing Guild makes a lot of sense. I could play my bribery now. Just get my extra money. It's like plus $1. I spend $2 to get $1. And a point. So that's not too bad. Dehage. Helena says that Tessia blocked her last round. Before wanted to take a spice. What? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He did get the spice. Helena got the spice. Blocked him where? Tech negotiation? I don't know. Must be tech negotiation. Anyway, High Council for Tessia. It's very nice. And we have one action. We have a sister, and I am thinking about getting this artillery right here. Thinking about it. I'm also thinking about going up Bene Gesserit. So, I think I like, honestly, right now. And then I got some Challenger here for my alliance, which is no fun. This combat, I really don't understand. I honestly don't understand what Helena is doing. They throw 12 power in for a Solari combat. They already have... Do they have their... Oh, no, they don't even have their Swordmaster. Maybe that's why. They really need their Swordmaster. So, we don't care about this at all. It's a terrible combat for us. We already have 7 Solari. So... There's also Carthag. Intrigues are nice, but I think getting intrigues this way and have a point is probably better. It's debatably better. I could also trash and draw. I don't really want to use all my spice right now. Hey, quid pro quo. Okay. Okay. It's pretty cool. I'd probably save that. Maybe we can get 2 bumps out of it. I think that's good. It's fine for 1. Alright, Emperor for Yuna again. A couple cards picked up for Tessia. And I realized at this point, like, turning off the animations, it's really hard to see what they're buying. I don't think I've ever done that before, is turned off the animation, so... What in the world? What in the world? So, Helena's going to play spoiler here and really wants my alliance. They think it's theirs, so... there is a Chome Directorship. I like this Bounty Hunter a lot. I really like Bounty Hunter. I don't really like space travel all that much in X. Another Bene Gesserit sister. Just take that too. Sure. There's a Gunthopter. I would have liked the Gunthopter because I think I'm pivoting toward a combat end for my Ilbon, and so looking toward that that artillery plus some daggers would be good. So I really don't know why Green has decided to go contest my stuff. They think I'm ahead, I think, but I'm not. I'm probably second right now. I'm doing fine. But it's a little concerning when somebody does something like that. And he's just got a bunch of troops, and he threw in a bunch of troops, so I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. They have no intrigue cards. It's Yuna's reveal. Liaison. Yeah, they have 2 techs. They've got Minimic and Spaceport. They got the Minimic. Solari for the others. A little bit of a team effort for them to not bother throwing any more troops, I guess. Alright, raid stockpiles is the next one. This is a good one to have right before conflict 6 or 7. But we're gonna go pick up some spice here. We can double ship as well. Maybe double shipping is better. Double shipping is like so good. There's some things I need to consider here. I think double shipping is correct. But I wouldn't be sad if you said go get 3 spice. But the problem here is like 3 spice is not much better than 2 spice, in my opinion, because it doesn't get you to 6, and my eyes are set on either winning this combat, which is going to get me the spice anyway, or shipping again and then winning the combat. So I see. So now Tessia is heading up to Emperor, going to challenge Yuna. So they're having a little battle. We're having a little battle on the Spacing Guild. Swordmaster for Helena. And I think this is a time to go Mentat. Let's do it. Hey, there's a sister. That's nice to have. High Council for Yuna. Tech negotiation again. This is really irritating. I really wanted tech negotiation this action. So I guess we're going to do it a different way. Guess I don't see a problem with it. This would have been a good... This is a good turn to BG Sister and Diplo and use my quid pro quo. So like Diplo to Fold Space is what I'm thinking. Like if maybe I should have done that right away. Oh, I didn't have them. That's why I couldn't do that. I did draw them. So if Fold Space isn't taken, then I could probably win it with just a Diplo quid pro quo. Otherwise, what am I doing? I have one bump with the shipping track, and I am first position this round, so I'm not going to be able to get there. So I might have to give up this alliance, honestly, which is disappointing. Yep. Oh, okay. They're just gonna power play it, so that's fine. So they power play, and we lose the alliance, and now we know that we don't have to bother with that. All right, sister to breeding. That'll get us our point back. We'll draw some cards. We trash some stuff. I'm gonna trash this Dune in our... Oh, we got Grand Conspiracy. Okay, tooltips. Alright, so we're gonna trash some stuff. We're gonna trash this Dune, I think. I honestly was thinking about trashing this Recon. Because I have a lot of blues. But I don't think this Dune... Like, I really hate trashing stuff that's in my hand. But maybe the right play is to trash the Recon here. That's okay. I'm fine with it. We get a dagger and another Bene Sister. So now the Grand Conspiracy gives us some outs, gives us some extra points. We already have one of the things done, the 4 influence on 2 tracks. I'm like 1 away from getting that Chome directorship, but I don't think I can get it. Like this stupid dagger. This is wrecking me here. Although I can use the dagger and try to draw. Never mind, it's gone. Yuna got it. Not much you can do about that. I'm getting all the cards taken before I get a chance to use them. This is the big problem with like mentatting, is you sometimes have bad decks. There's power play. That's nice. So dagger here, I'm now thinking about the dreadnoughts because Grand Conspiracy, it's still early enough I can probably complete Grand Conspiracy. There's an In the Shadows. Are you serious? Like, can I maybe get a break here? Okay. So looks like Tessia is probably going to pick up that In the Shadows as well. There's not much I can do about that. It's like, what happens? Why did that cost 2? I wish that they just like retconned it and fixed it so it didn't cost 2. And shifting allegiances. Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, Helena is going to Carthage and going to throw some troops in, I'd assume. Yeah, acceptable. Yeah. Seems good. Okay. So yeah, I think here there's a couple options. I have no yellows. No yellows whatsoever. I don't think this is the right play on hindsight. Although it is water, I need water. What do I need water for? I don't think I need water that badly. I think I need this dreadnought, like, really badly. Let's go. Got my dreadnought, drew a card. See, I didn't even get there. I drew another dagger. I wasn't going to get there, even if it was still there, which is disappointing. But I can get Mother Mohiam if I want. I can't deploy, unfortunately. But that is them's the breaks. So we got our dreadnought. We need one more. We can get this Gunthopter. We can get this Spice Trader. I could take the Gunthopter. I do now have this Grand Conspiracy, so I want to get a Spice Must Flow or 2. So Spice Trader looks pretty juicy for me. So many blues, though. Both of them have the same icons. Sardaukar Legion's also appealing. But I think the dagger, like if I'm going to go for artillery, which is kind of what I think I'm going for now, I think that either the Gunthopter or the Spice Trader is better here. The Gunthopter might have been the correct play, but I think having the extra 2 persuasion is just better here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to end up getting to... I have 2 more persuasion that I need to redeem. So I can get a liaison as well. Or I can take a liaison. That's fine. My deck's a little big. I have 15 cards. So easy combat for Helena, not ideal. Definitely would love to see more people fight over that one, but it is what it is. We get another memory. Convincing argument, Dune, Dagger. Here's my deck. Imperial Basin, really good Imperial Basin for Yuna. We have a lot of good options this round. We've got Mentat, we've got Second Dreadnought, we've got Shipping, we've got Tech Negotiation. So the only thing we can't get to is 2 lands or red spaces this round, which is not great. So hopefully shipping comes around to us. We will settle for ship down 1. We'll settle for that. Spice for Tessia. Double shipping for Helena, so it looks like we're going to get single shipping, or we'll get Dreadnought. I imagine that that Dreadnought's going to still be there this round. So if we ship down, we get a point. Question is, where do we go? Do we go Emperor or Fremen? It just might not matter that much. Okay, they decided to go down. Alright, more Solari for me. That actually gets me my High Council as well. So, let's take the spice. And we'll take the bump. And I think we'll take it with Emperor. Emperor Fremen, I don't know, it's a wash. I don't think it matters either way. The Fremen, there's a chance that I'd be able to fight it, but I don't think I'm going to this game. I don't have any Fremen access besides my main access card. Arakeen for Yuna. And she throws in, or has previously thrown in 2 troops. Now she's going to throw some more in for a point. I don't think you want to go all in on this combat. This is a good one. Terrible Purpose is like a really good combat, but it's better early on. A point's a point. But waiting for the 2 points is, I think, more important. Swordmaster, Fortesia, and Helena is going to Mentat to foil my plans. So, is it High Council? It sure is. Let's draw cards, see what we get. Spice Trader. Okay, so now I'm a little sad that I got Spice Trader instead of the Thopter, because I could throw the Thopter in and get something out of this. But, on the other hand, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's a Spice Must Flow. So that's actually fine. Actually, I'm not that sad. I'm very happy I got my Spice Trader. Point for Tessia with the Fremen Alliance and the water. Now I'm sitting on 5 water. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but... Did she use... Oh, she used Sayadina for that. Wow. I didn't even realize she had Sayadina in this game because of I turned the animations off. I turned them back on in a little bit because I was like, what happened? Yeah, it doesn't even show you the card. It just shows you the points going up, but I think it should show you the card even if it's not animated, but it doesn't. Yeah, I was like, what? Alright. Well, I think here, since we're at 10, the biggest problem is I don't want to risk losing my Spice Must Flow, and I have nowhere else to go. I literally have nowhere to go, don't I? Yeah, I can't do anything. So we're just going to reveal, take my Spice Must Flow, and go about our business. Spice Must Flow for Yuna. Okay, now we have 2 of the 4 things completed. We have 1 Spice Must Flow, 4 influence on 2 tracks. Oh no, 3. And seat on the High Council. All we need is 1 Dreadnought and we're good. That's literally it. And if everyone commits all their troops, I'm going to be going into round number 6 with all troops and a Dreadnought. I feel pretty good about that. My favorite things to do round 6 with Dreadnoughts is to kind of limp in there and make people go over the top so that you get it back and you make their troops die. And then you end up with a bunch more troops and obviously a Dreadnought. So... I still think that Tessia is in the best position. There's a Mother Mohiam. And a Treachery grabbed. Has to tell me about unload effects. Which I think is great for new players. I think it's very helpful. I just wish I could turn it off. Terrible purpose for Yuna. And a second and third place here. The others. Economic supremacy. I like this combat a lot. I mean, I think it's a very well-designed combat. So we have Diplomacy Dagger, Benny Sister, Bounty Hunter. So yeah, lots of options this round. We just need a couple of things. A little bit of Solari would be nice. We have our quid pro quo still, which we haven't used, and we might not use it. Am I worried about my Bene Gesserit? A little bit. Okay, Helena's gonna take Mentat. I don't get a chance because I didn't have any Solari. Anyway, I can't ship this round. I'm very tempted to head up to tech negotiation right now and get that artillery, because that's like 6 extra strength. My thoughts here are I can also just take my water, get my point, in case I get locked out. So that puts me to 7. I do deploy a couple of units here. I don't want to overcommit. This is not a great combat for me. It's good for Helena because she can get an extra point. It's good for Yuna. Just throw the one troop and the dreadnought in, I think is fine. Leave 3 in the garrison. Makes the most sense to me. Say just go for it. Second place is a point. So first and second place are great for me. They're the same. Point for Yuna with the friendship on Bene Gesserit. And now it's Tessie's turn to double ship. She's gonna ship up, down. No. Up, up. Okay. Nice. All right. Okay, someone's going adventuring. Helena is throwing in everything, and I'm just gonna go get this artillery. Artillery. Let's go. End turn. I don't know if I'm gonna play this quid pro quo. Honestly, it's not great for me right now. All the Bene Gesserit, I was thinking about using it in Bene Gesserit, and just sealing that off, but all the Bene Gesserit spots have been taken already, so there's really no point. So I have the BG Sisters, which is 6 extra power if I needed them, 6 extra strength this combat. My Bounty Hunter can throw in guys if I need to, but I don't think I need to. So it kind of looks like a Bounty Hunter to Carthag to get some Solari and another intrigue, and then I can play my secret forces. And I could even just garrison them if I wanted to. No one is going in here. The only person who's going to go in here is maybe Yuna. Tessie has decided they're just going to ship. Helene is already in there for everything. So Yuna could go in Irakeen and throw in 3 troops, and I think I'd still be good. Yeah, this Grand Conspiracy looks like it's actually going to happen this game. Which is kind of funny. I think the amount of times that I have actually gotten Grand Conspiracy full is I can count it on 2 fingers. It never happens. Usually the 3 things happen, but not 4. But this game, it looks like all 4 are going to happen. So Bounty Hunter to Carthag makes the most sense to me. And then I'll play Secret Forces just to get extra troops in. So I can probably just throw an extra troop in just for fun. I get a recruitment mission. Now, for some reason, there's a bug here with recruitment mission, and it doesn't glow. And it should. And it really threw me off. Recruitment mission should be is bugged. You should be able to play it at any time, but it wasn't letting me play it. And it just is bugged that it won't glow, but it does let you play it. So it was super confusing to me how that worked. Deploy, I think I throw 1 in. I don't think I need to do anything else. Una has nothing. Wow, I don't know why I did this. This is wrong. Like, yeah, that's fine. I think even like 2 is fine. Like, I guess the big thing I'm thinking of is Una has 3 intrigue cards. And I have no strength, no extra strength. So if I lose this combat, if I get 3rd place, I'm gonna be a little sad, which could happen. And probably maybe should have just put the extra troop in now that I think about it. Just because Una could have something pretty nuts. I don't know what, but she has 8. Then I'm gonna have 13, and she's gonna have to beat 13. Or she's gonna try to beat 13. And I'm hoping here that Helena, since they're going to be in position next round, they'll be able to steal this alliance from Una. So that's good. That kind of benefits me a little bit, keeps the game going longer. I think Una's doing very well. Okay. So yeah, this is when I'm like, okay, all these things are happening, but I'm not sure what happened. It doesn't tell you. Like, what's happening? Sonic Snoopers is what she bought. Dagger, dagger. End of turn. I still have 3 persuasion. How's that happen? Yeah, I don't need anything. Yeah. I could get the treachery and just give up this combat. That's another option. The game is tempting me with acquiring another card, but I don't really want to do that. So recruitment mission is now glowing, but it wasn't glowing during the regular round. Okay. Anyway, I was like a little confused here, but it's fine. Alright, she probably has something that seemed pretty definitively, I have a combat card in hand. So even if I get 2nd place or 3rd place, it puts me up to Dreadnought range, so I'm totally fine with that. It sort of sucks not getting the extra point. I think that would have been important here, is just to have that extra point, but we'll see what Una does. If only I had some combat card in hand. Okay, here's where I change it. So yeah, I like realized that that's why I don't understand what they're doing, is because the tooltips when they're off, not the tooltips, the animations when they're off, you can't see anything. Okay, so getting the Spice Mess Flow. There we go. And stole an alliance from Una. Love the steal, love it. Helena's looking okay. Second wave played for Helena. Definitely fears me. I pass. And Helena's gonna, or Una's gonna probably play something here. There's so many cards, and I haven't seen any combat cards yet, so it's very likely that they have one. They're thinking very, very hard. So that probably tells you that they're private army. So at least it's a huge commitment. This is a huge commitment, actually. So I'm actually fine with this. And a blackmail to win the combat. So she can get 2 points. Okay. Helena passes. She's gonna get it. Now she has to spend the 6 Solari. Yep, so it goes to 9. Pretty massive. They could have won that turn if Helena did not steal that alliance. Pretty massive. Pretty massive. Alright, so another thing I could have done that round is probably just go for it, but I didn't have enough. I did not have enough for that, but that's okay. Round number 8. Number 8. Battle for Imperial Basin. We are with a fresh deck. Nothing in discard pile. I don't know how that happened in like every round. I have this giant deck, but I seem to draw through it really fast. Ilban. And my hand is okay. Reserves? Helena reserves the Thopter for some reason. Okay, let's go get our second Dreadnought. That makes sense to me. Draw and tech. Is there a tech I want? There is a detonation devices. Now, here's a tough choice. It's just giving up a point for a point, right? I mean, getting detonation devices is lose 3 spice to give up a point for a point, right? I have the point already, so there's absolutely no reason I should play detonation devices. I'm trying to think of it. There's some world where like that is a better pick than anything else. I could take disposal facility for some reason, but I don't decide to take detonation devices. I really don't. It's the wrong play. Holtzman would have been ideal, actually. Holtzman would be ideal, but I'm 1 spice or 2 spices short for that. 2 spice short, so I just pass on this. It's a tough one though. I mean, obviously it's not. Detonation devices is just not right here. I was kind of just debating whether there was some merit to trashing, but I don't think there is. Treachery. Trying to steal my alliance. That's not going to work. If I needed to, I have quid pro quo to seal that off. But lucky for me, I don't need to do that. Okay, Mentat for Tessia. Helena decides they're going to go and do work for me and go up the Bene Gesserit. I don't know what they're doing here. They really want this point bad, but I don't know how they're going to get it. So they basically, like, give me an action. So she's going to use Mother Mahayim to go to Bene Gesserit to get intrigue. And that basically means that unless Yuna has exactly infiltrate, one of the 2 infiltrates in the intrigue deck, which she might have, and it doesn't seem to, I will probably be fine. I don't know why they did that though. It seemed like the wrong play. They should have gone to do anything else. You are here. Karthak seems fine. Water Peddlers Union. Okay, this was a mistake. I see the recruitment mission is not letting me play it. Or maybe I have to deploy first. But it's just not letting me play it. Confirm. But then is that turn... Does that take my turn? Is that my turn? No. Okay, so now I want to play the recruitment mission. But it's bugged and it won't let me play it. So I have to play this thing. Play the Water Peddlers Union. And then does it let me use it? It does. Final. I don't know. It was being very strange. Maybe I didn't drag it up high enough. But I didn't want to use the Water Peddlers Union. I actually wanted to keep it so that like maybe Tessia didn't feel that they were being threatened at at research station. But now I basically, the cat's out of the bag. That's what I'm doing, is I'm researching. It was a little weird. Sayadina for Tessia is going to get her 2 points. Or a point, excuse me. What's at 9? But we're looking to win this combat. I mean, nobody has enough spice to go Highliner. And we're just going to, like, draw our cards and hope we hit all of our daggers. That is what we're doing. Yeah. The other option is Holtzman engine. Spice, throw in 2 troops. Oh no, I can't even get that. I did think about that. There's no way to get spice at all for me. It's so bad. And I'm 1 spice short of tech negotiating out of my mind here. But I just can't do that. Sonic Snooper's used by Helena. Dagger used to Dreadnought. What? Okay, so we get there easily. Throw troops in. And we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra daggers in hand for 22 if we needed it. Oh, we will need it. And we get the Spice Misflow, so that's a total of 3 points, plus our 2 from Grand Conspiracy. So we'll end at 12. I guess there's a chance I lose this alliance. From something. Yeah, here we go. I will lose this alliance. The shifting. There's really... it's so disappointing. Like, the one thing I will say about the market being only 5 cards and things just appearing that are better for the opponents than you, it's one of the most disappointing things about this sometimes. It's like, but there's not much you can do about that. I also wish that the things that were smaller, or that were better, were higher cost. Like, Shifting Allegiances is great. Why is it 3? In the Shadows is great. Why is it 2? But this actually, I think, cost me the game here. And there's not much I can do about it. Like, I didn't get Shifting Allegiances. Tessia did. Simply, that's how it worked. There's not much else I could do about it. She also has In the Shadows, so there's that. She's just going to get to either use it or just, yeah, seal off that alliance. There's not much I can do. But I'm going to get to 11. Hoping that Tessie doesn't have something else. Reveal for 10 daggers. 11, 12, 13, 14. Or, yeah, 10 daggers. Should be 10. I should go to 21. No, I don't even need that, right? I can just buy that. And then, yeah, there we go. Discard pile. I forgot because I played the intrigue that lets me do that. Just like, oh. Daggers. Wait, is that 18? That was weird. I thought I had 21, but okay. And you get to 11. That's what you gotta get to. And they're like, do you have corner? I do not have corner. I have the very hard to accomplish corner. If I had corner in Grand Conspiracy, I just win the game, but there you go. Double cross on me. Oh no, on yellow. Interesting. What's the point of that? I guess it doesn't matter because they can't get there anyway. There goes my stage incident. Yeah, that's funny. So I guess that is true. Like if Yuna had staged, that would be something, but that's for taking Chom. Awesome. That's the kind of banter I love. All right. Well, we get to 11. We'll see if Tessia has anything. They definitely have us on spice tiebreakers anyway. So it doesn't matter. Grand Conspiracy to 11. 12 extra point for Tessia. They got there. Oh, from the memo quarters, which I forgot about. We'll get second place here. 2 points from Saidina. Very, very good play from Shipit Hala. Well played to my fellow players here. That was a lot of fun. And then this happens. And then I have the Wheel of Death after the game. And I can't get back in to Dune Digital. So this is that's it. That's it for today. I'll I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.